Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the University of Utah Hockey Broadcast Channel. This is Patrick McGann, your play-by-play voice, along with my partner, Anita Suchia. We're bringing you live coverage between the University of Utah Skating Utes hosting the visiting Colorado Buffaloes, a WCHL conference matchup for both teams. Of course, CU Boulder playing out of the Eastern Division of the WCHL and Utah playing out of the Western Division. So we don't see these guys every single year. It's been a couple of years since we've seen them at home. And Colorado's only played 4 conference games. They're 1-3-0 in those conference games. Utah's played double that amount. They've played 8 conference games where they are 500, 4-4, and starting goaltender here for Colorado is Matt Server, and for Utah it's going to be Joseph Grlich. And we'll have Dix taking a face-off here against Pasenik as we have a fresh sheet of ice, and the puck's been dropped runner away from Salt Lake City between the Buffaloes and the Utes, the Rocky Mountain rivalry. As immediately Colorado will get it inside the Utah zone, but the whistle will blow only 10 seconds into this very young contest, and we'll have a face-off. Utah, this is their home opener. This is their first home game of the season. They've been playing on the road since late September, and they've been playing road games all throughout October. But impressively, 14 of the next 17 games for Utah will be played on home ice, and this starts a 12-game homestand. So it's good to be back for Utah. They front-load all the travel, and so now they can load up on the home schedule. Here comes Utah. It's Chelan Kusick backhands it, and it'll be gloved up by Server. The whistle will blow yet again.
You know, it's pretty funny. I had to look at the calendar twice. Is this really our home opener? It's like the second week in November.
Yep, and it's been a while. I mean, these guys obviously practice on home ice, but first time they've seen home ice since the spring. There's a shot from Landekusic. It's a pad save by Server. It's kicked out to the near side. The puck is sliding out into Colorado counterattack. Here they come into the zone. Dix hits a man off the puck, and his stick goes flying into the air.
Got to hang on to those things. Might need that later.
Slater skates it in with some speed. Slater on his backhand. He's pushed off to the far side. One-time pass for Landekusic goes through his legs and out of the zone. Kenyon Carter will chase it down, take it behind his own net, and quarterback the breakout. Here comes Utah. Delaney skates it in. Shot, it's wide, rings her on the boards, and we'll go all the way back to where the puck came from originally. Kenyon Carter once again behind the Utah net will start things off. He drops it off for Light. Light will skate it across the red line. Puck on his backhand, makes a move, gets it in deep. Hit off the puck hard there. Langerbrunner will follow that dump in. And now it'll be Colorado skating it out. One-time pass to the low slot. It's off the mark, so it'll come all the way out. Colorado will regroup.
Got a nice-sized student crowd out from the University of Utah today. They're sitting right below us. Always makes it fun when we've got a lively group.
Yeah, very good turnout for the home opener tonight. It'll be Kinney chasing it in the near side corner. Sending it over to the far side. It's Kitsay. Kitsay dumps it in, and Grlich will opt to cover that one up and stop play. 18 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the first period.
Pretty fast pace of play here in the opening minutes of this first period.
Yeah, back and forth action from both squads. It'll be Gibney and Issa taking the draw here in the Utah zone. Colorado 9th in the WCHL, Utah 4th in the WCHL, but Colorado has played the fewest games out of any team in the WCHL, so of course more points to be earned for them. Utah wins the faceoff. That's Gibney winning the faceoff there. The puck does get out. And now Colorado will regroup. It'll be Kate once again. He gets banged up along the boards. Bunting, a wrister, patted away by Grlich. Bunting near side. He's pinned up along the boards. Utah's able to get it out. Donovan over to the stick of Kraft. Kraft, a shot, deflected. CU able to bat it out. Utah once again. This time it's Bisson. Donovan. Kraft once again. Kraft a wrister. It's off the mark. Busick first man there. Backhands it deep into the zone, directly to the stick of Ferguson for CU Boulder, who'll dump this one all the way out. Grlich will backhand that puck over to Dylan Dix, captain of this squad. Busick, long stretch past the tape of his teammate. It's Colorado now. Now Utah will regroup. Busick. Puck will slide all the way out of the zone. Dix will chase after it. CU will get a change. Dix stick handles with the puck across the red line. First man there for Colorado is Michichi. A shot pad save by server as there's a couple of bodies tied up in the low slot. Michichi skates it in. One-time pass across. Grlich does get a stick on it, sends it to the opposite side. Gephardt will dump this one in and follow it up, but it'll be CU on it. Nislanik, first man there. Landekusic, he's pinned up, puck bouncing around on the near side. Out of the Utah once again, nice couple of moves. Tries to get the puck over to Landekusic, but it's taken away by Kinney. Landekusic tries to stick handle away. It's poked away. Borgia, wrister. Oh, he hits the post. Rebound still loose. And the puck's still loose. It's never covered up by Grlich. He attempted to do so, but it bounced out of his reach. Utah gets lucky there. Kind of a broken play that Colorado almost scored on.
Yeah, puck. That was a post is the goalie's friend.
It's Landekusic. He skates it in. Wrister. It's wide. Goes behind the net. Mickle there, but it's taken away by Kinney once again, who will break it out once again. They'll skate it in. Spinorama backhand pass to the opposite side, intended for the stick of Hartman, but it's off the mark. Utah will take that puck away and regroup. There's an errant pass, and now here's some room. Oof. A wrister and a good save, but that was Douglas Wood, Michigan native, the shot there, and a good save by Grlich. Slater will quarterback the breakout. It's dumped in to the opposite side, the near side. Big hit along the boards there on Kite for Colorado. It's Wood once again. Wood skating with it, near side. Sends the puck over to McConaughey. A wrister, and it's gloved up.
Nice glove.
By Grlich. He doesn't cover it up. He'll opt to play this one immediately. It'll be Urtis over to Langenbrunner. Urtis once again. One-time pass to Langenbrunner. Too much juice on it. It bounced off his tape and just went to the Colorado side. Busick at the logo, skates it across the red line, has some room. Wrister, he hits the post.
Off the post. One post apiece.
Good scoring chances from both sides. Light backhands that one along the wall. And it's dumped right back in by Ferguson. Whistle's going to blow.
Yeah, that one Colorado player got caught behind the line because he dropped his stick and he was going to retrieve it, and that backhanded pass entered the zone while he was still in there.
So the Urtis taking the draw against Rapola Marcin of Kenavikis.
Yeah, that's a long one.
That's a hockey name right there. As it'll be taken in by the Utes. It's picked off. Play right in front of the student section there.
And they're loving it.
And the whistle's going to blow. It'll be a penalty for elbowing. I'm not sure which team will be forced to sit.
Oh, here we go.
Penalty against number 16, Blake Blevins, 2 minutes for elbowing.
And
Utah
visitors penalty box is right next to the student section, and they're letting them have it. They're letting them know. So, cool. Power play for Utah for 2 minutes.
So, yeah, the first special team situation will be Utah on the man advantage as we wait for the penalty to be thrown up on the scoreboard. We're good now. Slater taking the draw against Farrow for Colorado. Off the tie-up, it'll be Delaney. Utah controls. Slater, Delaney. Wrister, it's high. Landon Kusick, far side corner, skates with it, behind the net. Over to Slater. Slater skates with it. Puck's knocked loose off his stick. Nice play there by Fred Farrow.
Yeah, that was a great play by
Utah
Farrow.
keeps it in, though. Wrister from Delaney, it's high, and the momentum from that puck will carry it all the way outside of the zone, forcing Utah to reset. Ooh, almost a turnover there from Delaney, but he's able to get the puck forward moving. And then it's taken away by Bandoni. Bandoni near side half boards. It's taken away by Utah. He'll have to get back. CU able to change 3 of their 4 men. Here comes Landon Kusick, skates it in, makes a nice move. Puck on his backhand, behind the net he goes. He's got to get rid of the puck. It's eventually knocked away. Mickle, far side corner.
Ooh, we got a broken stick. One of the Colorado
handles.
players lost his stick.
Slater tried to send a pass across his own, but it's broken up by the stick of Kate, and a bouncing puck will find its way down into the Utah defensive zone. Captain Dylan Dix behind his own net will start the breakout. It's Erdis, but the puck's knocked loose by Trunco. So Utah once again will start things off. 20 seconds remaining on the power play. It's Erdis across the red line, drops it off for Light. Light fending off a defender, able to leave it for Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner down low to Erdis. Erdis skates it in. Puck's right there, a shot. Oh, I don't know if a shot ever happened.
I don't know how that bounced out of the crease, because I thought for sure it was caught under his pad.
Yeah, Server thought there was a shot there as well. He looked behind him, and now CU has the puck. They'll skate it in. Good job by Utah getting back. There's a shot, good save Grilic, though, and Utah was not able to shut Blake Blevins down completely. He was able to get a clean shot there on Grilic.
So Colorado kills the penalty, still 0-0. Whoops, into the bench.
Yeah, good kill there from Colorado. Puck will fly out of play. And Utah and Colorado pretty evenly matched so far.
Yeah.
It's not a team that you would think would be 1-3-0 in conference play.
Yeah, that sort of surprises me the way that they're playing right now. The other thing that sort of surprises me is we have no shots on goal left, and it's already been 9 minutes into the period. Or no shots on goal yet, and it's already 9 minutes into the period.
Colorado's.
Oh, Donovan hurt me.
Here's a play, a shot. Oh, and it's gloved up by Server. Colorado's lone conference win comes against University of Oklahoma in Oklahoma.
Oh, and Oklahoma is typically at the bottom of the Western Collegiate Hockey League.
And then there are 3 losses coming against UCO for 2 of those losses, and then Oklahoma for 1 of those, for that 3rd loss.
And UCO is typically at the other end of the WCHL rankings.
They are currently well in the driver's seat, 26 league points. The next team closest to them.
I believe this year they're ahead of UNLV.
Actually, I take that back. I'm mistaken. I got those 2 teams confused. UNLV in the driver's seat, 26 conference points. Okay. Second place would be UCO with 12.
Okay, so UNLV is still ahead.
They've played the most conference games, but they've also won the most conference games, so they are very much so in the driver's seat, looking to win the league. For what would be their first time winning this league. They joined the league with Utah.
That's right. They're fairly new to the WCHL.
Yes, and they're already a regular contender for it. UCO, of course, the champions last year. Gibney a shot.
Nice move.
Blocker saved by Server. Utah will get to see UCO for 1 game in Oklahoma when they take their Oklahoma trip to play the University of Oklahoma, but they'll get to play UCO 1 time. And Utah was victorious over UCO on home ice last year. There's a big hit in the meantime. And now it'll be Mickle. Mickle skates it in with some speed. Skates it to the middle. Shot. Good save by Server.
I think that might be the only the second shot. I think maybe the scoring's a little slow because I could have sworn that servers made a couple of saves, and I don't have any shots on goal yet to tell anybody about.
Face-offs won by the Buffaloes. They control. Backhanded against the boards, and it'll come all the way out. Landon Kusick will dump it in. First man there for Utah will be Mickle. Ferguson won the battle, though. He'll skate it out. Here come the Buffaloes. They'll skate it in. Bandoni drops it off for Dickinson. That'll be
Utah's
Pasenik.
A little bit out of position right now. Kind of lucked out, I think.
Whistle will blow.
Yeah, Utah defense kind of got a little bit bunched up there, and so I think we kind of lucked out with that whistle.
So the face-off will be in the Utah zone. We're more than halfway through the first period of play. Still a clean sheet. That puck's played off the glass all the way out. No icing. Nice job by Utah to win that puck. One-time shot.
Turnover.
Good idea.
I don't know how Slater missed that one. Poor guy.
Slater, a nice chance there for Utah. Good idea. Nice hustle play by the Utes to cancel the icing and then get a shot off of it. Now Colorado will ice the puck. Utah will have a face-off in their zone.
Yeah, it was a nice chance there. And Slater just a little too high. I don't think he was quite expecting the puck to come right straight to him.
Erdis taking the draw against Max Pasenik. Face-off is won by Utah. Dix will send it all the way back deep into the zone, but Colorado will maintain possession. Ferguson's able to dump it out. And once again, we have icing.
Since they're not on the penalty kill, you can't just dump it into the other zone.
So we'll have a face-off once again in the Colorado zone. And so now it'll be Erdis taking the draw once again against Pasenik. Same situation, same result. Colorado wins the face-off, or at least controls off the face-off. Puck on the near side half boards. It's eventually taken away by Dickinson. He'll skate it across the blue line. His stick is lifted by Dix as those two exchange
pleasantries.
Yeah, pleasantries in the far side corner. Here comes Pasenik, a shot. He shoots. Oh, good save by Grilic.
Nice save.
He couldn't see the puck after he had made the save. He looked behind him.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it bounced off his chest. And, we have a delayed penalty coming up against Utah, so server heads to the bench.
Kinney will pass it across the zone. Hartman over to McConaughey. McConaughey skates it in, has a shot. He scores! McConaughey for the Buffaloes gets them on the board, and it's 1-0.
Wow, that was a pretty nice move by McConaughey. He skated across the slot and beat Grilic fair and square, upper corner.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed. We've seen him shoot up the near side boards before. Penalty's going to be called against Utah regardless. It's Cole Music going to the box. Did not see the signal, assuming it will be a 2-minute minor. But Colorado in the meantime.
He didn't see the signal because he's giving it verbally. They're just playing hide and seek with us again. Peekaboo from the officials. Oh, there he goes. Thank you.
And so that will be a slash against Cole Music. CU will get their first power play of the contest while also maintaining a 1-goal lead.
So they get on the board first.
So Colorado controls. Nislenik had it. Now it's Wood.
Oh my goodness. Two Colorado players run into each other.
McConaughey tries to send it across the zone to Wood. Delaney got a piece of it, though. It's Farrow. Farrow behind the Utah net trying to muscle his way against Delaney. Nislenik can't quite keep it in, and it will come all the way out, forcing the Buffaloes to regroup. McConaughey skates it in. Jackson for Utah. Dumps it all the way out. Gephardt first man there. Utah will get a change. They'll change 3 of 4 of their skaters out there as Gephardt doing a good job burning some penalty time. 1 minute remaining on the power play for Colorado. So they'll start out the breakout. Nieslenik over to McConaughey. McConaughey to the stick of Borgie. Mikkel was eventually able to get a hold of the puck and dump it all the way out to burn some more time on this power play here for Colorado. They skated out as they're on the attack. Borgie.
Well, Colorado's really not setting up much of a power play offense.
Utah able to dump it once again. 20 seconds remaining on the power play. Urtis first man there. Utah able to get a change again. Urtis has the puck. Nice play in front. Backhand shot. Good save by Server. Good job by Urtis to make something of nothing there. Nice hustle play. Ferguson. Nieslenik. Wrister, and it's deflected up and out of the zone. In the meantime, Utah will return back to full strength. We will now skate 5-a-side with exactly 6 minutes to be played in period number 1.
Yeah, good job on the penalty kill by Utah, and they have a pretty good percentage here. Actually, both teams do. Looks like Utah's at 76% on the penalty kill. Colorado, those even better, 86.5% on their penalty kill. Out of 52 chances, they've only let 7 goals in, and Utah out of 50 chances, only 12.
So Utah has possession here, looking to get a goal back. Osterberger has a shot, and it's deflected immediately. It's Machichi. He skates it in. Wrist shot, and it's wide. Puck slides out, but Colorado maintains possession. And Colorado right now looking like the better team.
Yeah, they really are.
They are more fundamentally sound, I would say, thus far. Utah not playing to their full capabilities, of course, as well, I would say. But Colorado looking very smooth and gelled over. So they skated in here. Machichi a shot. Good save. Grillick. Grillick cannot hold on to his rebounds today. It's at least the second time. Oh, my goodness. He's throwing some punches now.
Well, he's got the Colorado player sitting on him. And I think for Grillich, it was well after the play, so he's not happy that he's got some player sitting on him.
Grillich, though, he's really not. His rebound control is not up to par tonight.
Yeah, that one was could have been really, that could have been a goal. Yeah, because that one, I thought he had it, and it got away from him.
I think that's one he should have had, but regardless, Utah able to fend off the chance there from Colorado.
It still seems odd not to see Lando in that.
A long-time goaltender here for the Utes. 3 seasons, 4 years here. Of course, the COVID year, there was no hockey to be played here, but now it's Kinney. Wrists a shot. It's blocked by Dix. Now it's Landekusic. He'll skate with it. Nice pass over to Slater.
Pretty.
Slater across blue line, drops off for Mikkel. Mikkel a shot. Good save. Server rebounds loose. Mikkel was.
And Server coughs up that rebound.
And Mikkel was pushed way out of the way. Grillich plays that one. I like the active play here from Grillich, though. Slater. Slater skates it in. Nice intended
just
pass
out of his reach
for Landekusic. Colorado able to get it out. Jackson, Slater, Landekusic skating it in. Puck's poked away, but Slater is able to recover. Slater, pass over to Mikkel. Tender touch by Mikkel, which leads to a turnover. McConaughey plays it off the boards. Wood skates it in.
Wow,
Wood, nice move.
Stretch pass.
And a nice play by Cole Bisson to knock that puck loose to avoid a shot there from the Buffaloes. There's a shot at the point. It's blocked by Light. Puck's still bouncing around. Utah able to whack it out. Bisson. McConaughey putting some pressure on Bisson. Now it'll be Urtis. Urtis skates it in. Can't really find a man. He's got to skate with it. Urtis still has it. Backhands it over to Light. Light over to Carter.
Nice cycle going.
Erdis once again over to Light. Sends the pass up to the point to Carter. Carter to Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner skating with it. Wrists one. Good save. Rebounds loose. Good save.
Light
server.
was right there for the rebound. That was pretty.
And server able to keep Utah off the score sheet on that one. Updated shot totals, Utah 7.
Oh, there we go. There's some shots on goal.
And Colorado 6. Face-off won by the Buffaloes. The Langenbrunner was able to hustle over a one-time play to the stick of Light. And his shot was well high. Another chance resulted off the puck bouncing from the boards, but server able to make a nice save.
Yeah, server looking very, very sharp tonight. Utah's going to have to be on top of their passing game, I think, to get one past him. He's been really effective.
Off the tie-up, Langenbrunner is able to free the puck up. He has a shot, hits the side of the net. Maybe not the wisest decision to take a shot there, but regardless, the puck will come out. And Colorado will be offside.
It still feels like a low number of shots on goal for this first period with only 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. I could have sworn. I feel like there should be more on the scoreboard. Maybe that's just me.
Might not have updated either yet. But it'll be Colorado. Borgie now drops it off for Kite. Kite dumps it in. Kraft got a man on his back there. Able to get it over to Music. Music tries to pass to Donovan, but it's knocked free by the stick of a Buffalo. Sticks taking his time. Plays it up to Donovan. Donovan off the boards. We'll just dump it in.
I think, line change.
Kraft skates it along the blue line. Kraft still with it. A shot.
Nice little move.
Good save. Server, the rebound's loose, and puck never got back to the net and went behind, but Utah maintains possession. Gibney. He's pinned up along the boards. Utah able to free the puck. Donovan a shot, and it's a glove save by Server.
So we're seeing a few new nameplates on the jerseys this season. Nice little move there by Kraft.
So another face-off in the Colorado zone. There's a shot, and it'll be covered up immediately by Server. So we'll set up for a face-off once again. Same dot.
Yeah, looks like a little encroachment.
And off that face-off, Colorado will control. Jackson's able to keep it in, gets it over to the stick of Gephardt, but it hit his blade and just bounced towards a Buffalo. So they'll skate it in. Oh, nice play there behind the net by Colorado. There's a shot, never gets to the net, it's blocked. Wrister deflected wide from the stick of Luke Gosnell. Long pass, it finds the stick there.
That's Nicholas Schwab.
Schwab, he has a shot.
Anita wrote down 17 just to make your life more interesting, but he's wearing 10. Sorry about that. I had to go look him up myself.
Now here comes Colorado. They're unable to get a shot off. 45 to be played here in the first period. Carter will skate it up. Carter with some speed.
Oh, he loses an edge.
And he trips up, and Colorado will dump it out. There will be no icing, but Utah will have to reset. Colorado some active defense here. They send a chaser every time Utah starts their breakout. Slater trying to win the puck. He does. Slater a shot. Good block. 13 seconds and
trickles out.
It trickles out. 10 seconds to be played. Ferguson plays it off the boards. They dump it all the way in. And the horn will sound for the end of the first period. It is the visiting side with a 1-0 lead over the Skating Utes after a pretty good first period. Back and forth action, but Anita, I would say that Colorado looks like the better side right now.
Yeah, Colorado seemed to take control of the pace of the game. They seem to have a much more organized defense and have longer possessions. So Utah looked a little flat. I don't know. I mean, they've been on the road a lot. Maybe could it be like first night, opening night jitters or something? But they looked a little flat to me.
And I think it's a Colorado team that is playing or looks a lot better than their record is. It's a good team, and Utah having to climb out of a short little deficit, 1-0 at the break. But regardless, the players will head to the locker rooms. Referees will as well. So we'll take a break here in the broadcast booth as well. Join us for the second period in just about 15 minutes.
If you have any questions, please
as we head to the break between Utah and Colorado. Right now, it's the Buffaloes 1 and Ute 0. I'll be back with more hockey from Salt Lake City in just a few moments.
All right, a little about me. I'm a bit of a phenomenal skier, so I want to take my family on a vacay, which is short for vacation. Hope you don't mind the abbreviations. I'm just short of time today, so I need to sort of hurry things along. Just a few simple questions for you. They call Salt Lake Ski City, but you do ski in the mountains, right? I'm just picturing myself skiing down the sidewalk there next to the shops. Knowing my luck, I'll do one of my big flips and end up in the traffic. So I don't want that to be the case. Look, I've got to go. You're really keeping me here. Although I will say I'm going to see your Utah Jazz play a basketball game, and I've heard there's a couple of Australians in the team. So here's my question. Are they causing you any trouble? I just had a thought. The average snowfall near Salt Lake is 500 inches. If I was to utilise all of that to build a giant snow person, would that be majestic or a bit scary? Oh, hey, listen, just quietly. I'm a big family guy. You know that. I've told you that. But after a few days with them, I'm going to need a drink. That's legal, right? I hear Utah has the youngest population of any state. So if I was to head down to one of your hot rockin' clubs or a social event, would there be a youth person in there that might be able to explain Snapchat to me? My kids just won't do it. Now, I've heard there's a bit of a Sharks versus Jets rivalry between the skiers and the snowboarders. And if I made that movie, would you watch it? Ooh, when was your last Yeti sighting? Are you getting all this, by the way? I'm assuming you can rewind. The Utah state bird is a California gull. I mean, even you've got to admit that is confusing. I guess that's more of a statement than a question, but still I thought I'd bring it up. Now, your Ski City Super Pass, I take it that's part of the Marvel Universe. If I get that, will people call me the Winter Soldier Man? I really wish you could see this. All right, well, this will be costing me, so I better go. Thanks for everything. Bye.
Beth from the Salt Lake Visitor Center calling you back to answer your questions. First off, yes, you can absolutely drink here. We'd prefer if you ski in the mountains, and I'm happy to call you Winter Soldier.
My name is Marguerite Van Komen, and I'm a snowbird ski patrolman. My dog's name is Frank. What a good boy, huh? What a good boy you are. I start every morning waking up and having breakfast with the dog, and then we finish every day having dinner together, but everything in the middle changes. We train them using their own instincts, so instead of hunt for dinner, they're hunting for humans. A lot of thought goes into choosing these dogs. Number one, they've got to be able to handle the cold. Number two, they got to be pretty hardy. And three, we're looking for very high drive dogs. The dog that is going to chew your sofa up at home, we want that dog. The people, the mountain at Snowbird, it's just special. And everything you want to do is here in Salt Lake. Get off the plane, grab your gear from the luggage cart, and within 30 to 45 minutes, you're up here and skiing on snow. You know, Salt Lake is super unique. We have 4 full seasons. So you can come up, ski all morning till the snow gets a little too smushy, and then you go and hit 18 at the golf course at the bottom of the mouth, and then you can go out for a wonderful dinner and see theater. It's amazing how much you can fit into your day. And not only do we have everything that you want to do, but we have great people to do it with. Everyone wants to be outdoors, happy, and go and play. Every day is different, and I love that. I love showing up to work and going, what is on the plate today? Snowbird is my family, and Salt Lake is my home, and Frank is a great part of that. My name is Marguerite Van Komen. I'm a snowbird ski patrolman, and I am Salt Lake.
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the home.
Welcome to Game Day Fun.
Anything could last. So let's go and take the words that we know.
Welcome to the party!
Of thoughtful dreams. But if you listen, you can still hear.
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports.
Our names, calling out our names.
Welcome to world-class research.
We'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab your
Welcome to the arts.
have no trip. We are tough as nails. Come on, this is our land.
Welcome to real-world experiences.
We can go to that bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Love and what it does to those they hold near. So let's run till the water.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
Though we might fade and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab and walk and see. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come and gone.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
So get up and grab and walk and see.
Thanks for calling the Salt Lake Visitor Center. If you have any questions, please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Hello! I tell you what, I'm just going to put you on speaker. All right, a little about me. I'm a bit of a phenomenal skier, so I want to take my family on a vacay, which is short for vacation. Hope you don't mind the abbreviations. I'm just short of time today, so I need to sort of hurry things along. Just a few simple questions for you. They call Salt Lake Ski City, but you do ski in the mountains, right? I'm just picturing myself skiing down the sidewalk there next to the shops. Knowing my luck, I'll do one of my big flips and end up in the traffic. So I don't want that to be the case. Look, I've got to go. You're really keeping me here. Although I will say, I'm going to see your Utah Jazz play a basketball game. And I've heard there's a couple of Australians in the team. So here's my question. Are they causing you any trouble? I just had a thought. The average snowfall near Salt Lake is 500 inches. If I was to utilise all of that to build a giant snow person, would that be majestic or a bit scary? Oh, hey, listen, just quietly. I'm a big family guy. You know that, I've told you that. But after a few days with them, I'm going to need a drink. That's legal, right? Shh. I hear Utah has the youngest population of any state. So if I was to head down to one of your hot rockin' clubs or a social event, would there be a youth person in there that might be able to explain Snapchat to me? My kids just won't do it. Now, I've heard there's a bit of a Sharks versus Jets rivalry between the skiers and the snowboarders. And if I made that movie, would you watch it? Ooh, when was your last Yeti sighting? Are you getting all this, by the way? I'm assuming you can rewind. The Utah state bird is a California gull. I mean, even you've got to admit that is confusing. I guess that's more of a statement than a question, but still I thought I'd bring it up. Now, your Ski City Super Pass, I take it that's part of the Marvel Universe. If I get that, will people call me the Winter Soldier Man? I really wish you could see this. All right, well, this would be costing me, so I better go. Thanks for everything. Bye.
This is Beth from the Salt Lake Visitor Center calling you back to answer your questions. First off, yes, you can absolutely drink here. We'd prefer if you ski in the mountains, and I'm happy to call you Winter Soldier.
My name is Marguerite Van Komen, and I'm a snowbird ski patrolman. My dog's name is Frank. What a good boy, huh? What a good boy you are. I start every morning waking up and having breakfast with the dog, and then we finish every day having dinner together, but everything in the middle changes. We train them using their own instincts, so instead of hunt for dinner, they're hunting for humans. A lot of thought goes into choosing these dogs. Number one, they've got to be able to handle the cold. Number two, they got to be pretty hardy. And three, we're looking for very high drive dogs. The dog that is going to chew your sofa up at home, we want that dog. The people, the mountain at Snowbird, it's just special. And everything you want to do is here in Salt Lake. Get off the plane, grab your gear from the luggage cart, and within 30 to 45 minutes, you're up here and skiing on snow. You know, Salt Lake is super unique. We have 4 full seasons. So you can come up, ski all morning till the snow gets a little too smushy, and then you go and hit 18 at the golf course at the bottom of the mouth, and then you can go out for a wonderful dinner and see theater. It's amazing how much you can fit into your day. And not only do we have everything that you want to do, but we have great people to do it with. Everyone wants to be outdoors, happy, and go and play. Every day is different, and I love that. I love showing up to work name is Mark.
Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is Patrick McGann alongside Anita Tsuchiya. And we're getting ready here for the second period between Colorado and Utah, where Colorado has a 1-goal lead over the hosting Utes. It's their home opener, first game of the season on home ice, and Colorado doing a good job of outplaying the Utes. They don't have bus legs, that's for sure.
Be interesting to see how Utah regroups this period.
And
so I'm sure head coach Feeney had something to say, and Utah looked a little bit like out of step, maybe half a step behind Colorado in that first period. I'm not sure what's going on. So let's see if they can regroup and re-strategize a little bit.
And immediately there will be an icing against Utah.
And I think you said this, I don't know if you said it on air, but you said it during the period. Colorado is a better team than we would have expected on paper because their win-loss record wasn't great, and they hadn't been playing particularly tough opponents.
Right.
But
Yeah, I mean,
they're playing much better than I would have expected based on that.
They've lost to Oklahoma, a loss to Oregon, and on paper those are not very good teams. I know Oregon has improved a little bit, but the loss to Oklahoma, I mean, losing to some of the lesser teams in the West here makes you think that they'd be more of a pushover team. But this is a really talented team. I mean, it goes to show you the 9th place team in the WCHL.
What a strong conference we've got.
Is no pushover. Yeah, it's a very strong conference, and
Utah has been facing kind of tough teams on the road. They opened the whole season on the road. And facing UNLV and facing Arizona.
Right, yeah, they had some tough matchups, but Utah also, actually, I can't believe I didn't mention this in the first period, but they're coming off of a road sweep of Arizona State, which is
huge,
massive, absolutely massive. Arizona State swept Utah in all 4 games last year, so huge couple of wins for Utah against the talented Arizona State team as the stretch pass goes all the way down the ice. But yeah, that's huge for Utah. And you dropped your first 2 games this season in Tucson to Arizona, so that makes up for it a little bit. But you're going to have to, at least sweep.
Have to start sweeping and splitting on the road.
But luckily for the Utes, only 3 road games remain this season, which is crazy to think about because it's still early in the season.
It's kind of funny to think that they're almost done with their road games, but they were gone a long time.
They were. So now they can hopefully get some wins here on the homestand. Light a shot. There's a play in front. It's bouncing around, and server's able to make the save.
Erdis was right there waiting to pounce on that in case it came loose, but server did not give him that chance.
18:37 remaining in the second period. Server playing a pretty good game so far for Colorado. And there's a nice clean win from the faceoff from Utah. Delaney has a shot, never even gets through the slot. So it hits a player. Here's Erdis. He skates it in. Erdis drops it off for Light through some traffic. It's taken away. And now it'll be Colorado who takes it in the other way. Puck's knocked free. And now it'll be Kinney. Over to McConaughey, but it's picked off by Light. Backhands it over to Urtis. Urtis across the blue line. Wrist shot blocked. And Server's coming out to take that puck
kind of an
away.
Interesting decision by Server.
And yeah, he'll freeze it up.
He really had to come out a long way, and it looked like his defender had the puck in hand, but maybe he just saw something down there at the ice level that made him nervous. He jumped on that puck and kind of looked like the flying goalie there for a bit.
And this place is filling in even more.
Yeah, it's getting loud and rowdy in here. It's awesome.
That puck's played off the glass. It does so once again, hits the stanchion and pops up into the air. Buffalo loses an edge there, but they'll still break it out regardless. Pasenik with it. Peels back. Dumps it in. No icing. Waved off. Jackson around the boards. Pasenik once again. Pasenik. Goal line. Behind the net. Wraparound chance. And it's a good save by Grilic. Oh my goodness. He was almost pushed in. Well, he was pushed in the net. But the puck almost got pushed in with him, but it never did go.
Grilic did a good job of kind of stretching out to make sure his glove stayed on the correct side of the goal line, on the near side of the goal line, and not crossing over. But yeah, he got kind of like shoved all the way in there. It was like Grilic in a basket.
So face off on the Utah side. As referee gives a warning to the Colorado side. That'd be Pasenik. He wins the draw. Nislinik dumps it in. Pasenik once again behind the net. Far side corner. He's pushed off the puck.
He goes down in a heap.
Now there's a scrum. Puck underneath Pasenik. And now Utah will skate it out. There's a hit.
Nice hit by Slater down in the back behind the goal.
Mickle, puck at the goal line. Point pass. Delaney. Mickle is taken away.
Gets poked loose.
Farrow will skate it in. Farrow fouls it up. Tim and Delaney, also Dick's down there too. He's hit hard. You don't see him take hits that hard typically.
And he doesn't usually go down that easy.
Mickle skates it in. Wrist shot. It's off the mark. Rebound.
Big collision in the mid-ice
is also
there.
off the mark.
Got some hard hitting going on here.
Mickle once again. Nice move at center ice. Passes it over to Slater.
Pass.
Slater over to Mickle. Mickle winds up a wrist shot, and it's a good save by Server. Delayed penalty against Utah.
And so Server heads to the bench.
It'll be touched up, and the call will be a 2-minute minor for a slash against Benji Mickle. And this will be the third special team situation of the contest. The second penalty for Utah, second power play for Colorado. And they get a chance to double their lead.
Now, Utah has I think as I mentioned, right, pretty good record on penalty kills. So let's see how they can do that again here and hold off Colorado scoring another goal.
Marcin Kavicius taking the draw. He wins it. Wood at the point. Taking his time, trying to find the lane. A shot from Ferguson. It's blocked by Dix and shoveled out. It'll be Ferguson. Over to Wood, back down to Ferguson. McConaughey.
And
two Buffaloes run into each other. Donovan, a pass intended for Gephardt, but Wood intercepts. Would have been a dangerous chance there for Utah.
Donovan was just a little too far away to take advantage of that puck trickling loose when the Colorado players skated into each other.
It'll be Wood. Wood skates it in, and they are offside. One minute and 20 seconds remaining on the power play for Utah, or for Colorado rather. And that face-off is won cleanly by Colorado, almost too cleanly. They win it all the way down into their own zone. As they are still on the power play here, 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. They will look to break it out. Oh, nice knock
pick
loose
by
there.
Ethan.
Nice play by Ethan Light to knock that one loose. Urtis finds the puck, tries to pass it to Light, but it's intercepted. And now it'll be Colorado the other way. Nislinik at the point, keeps it in, passes it over. Pasenik. Isa at the point. Over to Nislinik, back over to Pasenik. Nislinik again. And the puck will be
Grilic has
covered
it
up.
all the way. So far, so good. Utah even had a little bit of a scoring chance on that penalty kill. And just down at 26 seconds left in their penalty.
Now it'll be Isa taking the draw here for Colorado. He wins that draw. Nislinik at the point. Borgie, captain of this team. Down low, it's a Pasenik, but it's off the mark.
Ooh.
And now
Good job by Dix.
it'll be cleared all the way out. And that might end the man advantage here for Colorado as there's 5 seconds remaining as Mikkel gets ready to head out of the box.
He's raring to go.
He's out. Utah's back to full strength. Hartman crossed the ice.
Good job by Utah killing the penalty off.
Isa now, nice move. Isa skates it in, tries to pass it, but Donovan makes sure
Rides him all the way
to
back.
shut it down. There's a pass directly in front of Grilic, but just goes all the way to the far side. Puck's whacked up against the boards, and it's just barely kept
Boy,
in.
they kept that
dumped
one in, just barely.
Jackson over to Mikkel. Mikkel skated in. There's a shot, and it's gloved up immediately. Server will opt to not play that one.
He was thinking about it. He's trying to make the decision.
So Urtis taking the draw against Machichi. Urtis wins it. A shot from Delaney. It does get there. It's saved by Server, knocked to the near side. But Colorado's able to take it out. Machichi able to skate that one in. Puck goes to the middle. Oh, a very dangerous play. It's eventually knocked loose, and now Utah's got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Light skates it in. Over to Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner, backhand shot. Good save, Server, and he will cover it up.
A little bit of post-whistle extracurriculars. Nothing too big. Feels like a little bit more. Utah's definitely picked up their speed in their game a little bit more evenly matched. I'm seeing more shots on goal, I think, by Utah. So that's a good sign. It's only a 1-goal difference. I mean, that's nothing really.
Yeah, Utah just trying to claw back in. There's a shot right off the face-off that was immediately saved, so we'll have the same situation again.
Thanks for backing me up there, boys.
And Colorado will win the face-off this time and get the puck out. Delaney. Near side, half boards, stick handling. Now to the corner. Backhands it to Urtis at the point. Urtis, point to Music. Music a wrister, sticked away by Server. Bunting over to Farrow. Farrow is hit hard by Delaney. Music.
Ooh, getting a little rough back there in the corners.
Nice pass over to Light.
Beautiful pass to Light.
Good reception by Light. He skates it in. Light, a shot. Oh my goodness, what a save by Server. And that's
fantastic save
really
by Server.
nice play by Light. The puck was about 2.5 feet, 3 feet off the ice, and Light was able to knock it down right in front of his stick.
Without
and then,
losing any speed as he was skating. It was great.
He did it in stride there and was able to make a really nice play and get a nice shot off there, trying to stick it in backhand past the right pad of Server. We'll have another face-off in the Colorado zone. That face-off is won by the Buffaloes, who lead the Utes despite being
outshot by the Utes by a lot.
Utah doubling up Colorado on shots, but Colorado ahead in the category that matters most. Slater taking the draw here against Max Pesenik. Slater able to win it. Landon Kusik immediately off the draw. Skates, but he's got to pass it here, but just skates right into a scrum, and CU will take it over. McConaughey skates in. Ooh, that was pretty close to being offsides.
That looked like offsides to me, but they waved it off.
Here's Slater. Slater skates it in. Drops it off for Music.
Pretty.
Music a wrister. It's a pad save by Server. Slater, stick handling. Still with possession. We'll skate with it. Landon Kusik down low. Point pass kept in by Bisson. Bisson a shot and taken away by Pesenik. And they'll skate it in.
McConaughey with him is dangerous.
Pesenik skates it in, has some space, never gets a shot off. There's a hit. Utah can try and break it out. Landon Kusik skates it in. Behind the net. Makes a nice move. Far side corner now. Point pass. Dix over to Donovan, who can't receive the pass. It was a little bit off the mark. Wasn't the best pass, but Utah controls nonetheless.
Backside of his blade as well.
It's taken away. So now Colorado comes back the other way. Scrum right in front of the student section there.
which makes their day.
It'll be skated in by Colorado. Collision there behind the Utah net. Kraft. Long pass intended for the stick of what looks to be...
I think that's Donovan.
Donovan. And he's able to keep the puck in. Donovan once again. Pass over to Gibney. Gibney stick handles into some trouble. Hartman will control and send it the opposite way. But Utah's able to keep it in until it's turned over. Hartman dumps it in. Colorado gets a change. And it'll be the Buffaloes. Bandoni passes it over to Dickinson. It's taken away. And now it'll be Schwab. Schwab across the blue line. Peels back. Trying to center it for a one-time pass.
Oh, yeah, Senegal right there waiting for a centering pass. He couldn't quite get it to him.
Senegal skates it in. Wrister, and it's gloved up no problem by Server. 9 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Utah out shooting the Buffaloes 19-7, but outscored by the Buffaloes by a score of 1-0.
Yeah, it's must be a little bit frustrating for the Utah side when they're having more of the opportunities. They just can't will that puck to go in. Now Server's having an outstanding game, and he's got very solid defense in front of him.
He does. I mean, Colorado's having a great game so far. Utah is too. They've clawed back into it, but you know, still going back and forth each way.
Yeah, one goal is nothing, and we still have over a...
The shot, he scores! Ernest, what a move! Sticks it 5-hole on Server, and Utah ties the game.
Ernest making me sound smart. One goal difference is nothing when you have a game and a half, a period and a half left to play still, of course. And we now start back at even.
Nice hustle play there by Michael Ernest to get the Utes on the board. He skates it right in front of server and just backhands it right between the wickets to tie the game up at 1 on home ice. And this place is loud as I've heard it in a long time.
Well, and that's one of those goals that's going to be really inspirational for the team. And let's see if they can build on that momentum and shift things over to their
She
side.
scores! Landon Kuzik, a shot from the point, and it goes in. It's 2-1 Utes.
I tell you, boys, I didn't pay you or anything, but you make me sound really smart. But congratulations, Che. That was an awesome goal. We know that Che also has great stick handling skills, and that's now 2, beating the goalie in the 5-hole. That's not really fun if you're a goalie.
And that's a pretty soft goal to give up if you're server. The goaltender there for Colorado, he's going to want that one back.
Clear line of vision the whole way, and it just let it go between the knees.
And just like that, Utah is now in front by a score of 2-1. And this place is raucous.
Yeah, they're on their feet, cheering to the Utah Man song.
Very loud in here, and
yeah, it's awesome.
I'm sure that gives the Utes a big boost of energy there, and you go from trailing and 2 goals very quickly.
Oh man, I tell you, the pace has really picked up now.
Yeah, it is. The tempo is very
Both
high.
Teams, whoa, both
Big
teams
hit.
really waking up, and boy, we're seeing some hitting like.
And McConaughey's going to go to the box. It might be a hit from behind or a boarding call
It might have been
of that
charging.
nature. Something of that nature.
Because he had him lined up from almost like the center circle.
And this might be a verbal communication. McConaughey is going to go to the box, though.
Oh, they're going to keep it a secret. They're not going to tell us. No hand signals
And
for
yeah,
us.
Colorado's not happy about the call. They want to know.
Not.
Yeah, number 23, Max Pasenik, having a conversation with the referee. Same with Dylan Dix. Yeah, so no signal ever given there, but
2-minute minor for something.
yeah, Utah.
Great opportunity for Utah to capitalize on the man advantage and the momentum that has suddenly shifted in their direction.
Yeah, second power play of the night for Utah. As we get ready to have a draw, referee making sure everything is spick and spack, and he'll drop the puck. Dix over to Light.
You called it, Patrick. Checking from behind. 2 minutes.
Slap shot from Dix. The
Wicked
rebound's
slap
bouncing.
shot from Dix.
Krilich comes out to play the puck. And a goal on this power play might send this place into a frenzy.
Oh, wouldn't that be sweet? Here we go. Here comes Erdis.
Erdis drops it off. Shot! Oh, what a save by the blocker of server. It deflects up and out of play.
Yeah, that shot had a little bit of whistle on it.
It did.
Who was that? Was that Gebhardt? Yep, Gebhardt.
One minute and 24 seconds remaining on Utah's power play. Face-off won by Colorado. Utah trying hard to dictate after that face-off, but Colorado will be able to
I think Utah
get it
really
out.
wants a goal on this shift. They've got Landa Kuzik, Michael, and Light on this line.
Delaney over to Mickle. Sends it all the way around. Landa Kusik's the first man there. It's knocked away, though, forcing Utah to reset. No real chances here on this power play. For the most part, Utah hasn't really established themselves, but Bunting makes a nice play. Landon Kusick will start it from his own end. Landon Kusick skates it in. Has with some speed. He peels off a little bit. Sends it across the zone over to Slater. Jackson over to Landon Kusick. Delaney at the point. Over to Mickle. Mickle peels back. Sends the puck to the near side corner. It's off the mark, though. Utah will maintain possession regardless. 15 remaining in the Utah power play. Delaney.
Good job by Delaney keeping that in.
Delaney at the point once again. Slater winds up a wrister, and it's just wide. And that'll be it for the Utah power play. McConaughey out of the box. And the Buffaloes back to full strength. Here's Slater. Near side half boards. Slides into the near side corner. It's bouncing around behind the net. There's a shot and a good save by Server.
Still plenty of time for Utah to put another insurance goal on the board. That would be awesome. And, you know, now the difference in shots on goal is finally starting to pay off with Utah starting to get the odds that they've been hoping for, right? Swinging in their favor. More shots on goal, more chances, more likely to get something in the net.
Dix will skate it into the zone. Flips it up into the air. Urtis over to Langenbrunner, who ends up falling down, but still able to get the puck to the opposite side. Urtis, backhand pass.
Pretty backhand pass.
And a good save by Server. Good shot there from Langenbrunner. Utah now heavily out shooting Colorado 26-7.
Yeah, that's quite a differential in shots on goal. 3-1. Over 3-1.
There's a shot by Dix, and it's just wide. Taken away by Utah. Nobody on the doorstep for that pass. Dix, a slap shot. It's popped up after Server made contact with his pad. Dix keeps it in the zone with his hand. Gibney's hustling in. Puck's knocked up into the air.
I'm surprised we didn't see a high sticky and all that
was
flailing
close.
around.
Dix a wrister. It's high, and that does deflect into the netting, so the whistle will blow.
Boy, Server got a little piece of it with his glove, and he was actually looking behind him because he wasn't sure if it went up or down. If it had been down, it would have been 3-1 Utah. Fast and furious, man. This is an exciting game.
It is a well-contested game so far. That faceoff's won by the Buffs. But Utah trying their best to keep it in. It's bouncing around, goes back and forth, and then Colorado will send it high into the air.
Icing's waved off.
No icing. I'm not sure how that's the case, but
Beats me. I just saw the arms going out straight instead of up.
It's Gibney. Sends it forward into the Colorado zone. Donovan over to Gibney. Gibney to the point. Over to Jackson. Jackson a wrister. It's wide.
Oh, Gebhardt was swooping in there to try and deflect that in. Got there just a half step too late.
This and over to Jackson. Jackson to Kraft. Kraft near side. Gibney stick handles at the goal line. Goes behind the net. Point pass to Jackson. Jackson to Bisson. Bisson a shot.
Bisson's got a chance.
And it's a good pad save by Server. The puck comes out. Bisson's got a man on his back. He's able to safely pass it over to Jackson. Jackson a long stretch pass over to Sunigal, who just backhands it into the zone. Schwab was down there for Utah, but Colorado sends it the other way. This one will go for icing, and we'll have a face-off in the CU zone.
Yeah, Utah just needs to keep pumping those pucks at the net and crashing the net, which they're doing. It's just Server's just having an outstanding game. Server's keeping it from being a much bigger. It's like a 4-1 game.
But Utah's playing a lot more like the team that we know and see.
Exactly.
They are now controlling play. So now it'll be Colorado.
Maybe it was just opening night jitters.
Carter up into the air. It's kept in. Oh, it's a big hit.
It's a big hit.
Hand pass is the call. Fans liking the big hit there. Faceoff will come out of the zone. It was a hand pass against the Buffaloes.
Yeah, Osterberger just waited till he came down and just big hit. And, of course, right in front of the Colorado bench. So that elicited some noise from the bench.
And now it'll be Utah. Mickle skates it in. Wrist shot gloved up by Server. He made that one look fairly easy.
He's been a busy guy, Mr. Server.
He's been seeing a lot of rubber tonight, a lot of shots, and as you mentioned a moment or so ago, I mean, he is the reason this game is not out of hand at this point. Utah has just been laying it on since they grabbed that momentum. It'll be Ferguson with the puck here for CU.
Nice. Oh, I thought Delaney was going to be able to intercept that.
Carter behind his own net. Colorado putting some pressure on. McConaughey. Puck's now in the far side corner. Goes back and forth. The Buffaloes win that puck. They have a shot. Never gets to the net. McConaughey. Near side corner. Point pass. The shot could save Grilic. Wood trying to go for the rampart. He scores! Colorado ties the game.
Grilic wandered out a little too far.
Douglas Wood.
And got tied up and couldn't get back in time. You could see he got tied up, lost his stick. He was desperately trying to get back in a position, just couldn't get back in time. Kind of an unfortunate mishap for Grilic there because he was trying to come out to play the puck. He got hung up out there and couldn't get back in time, so tie score. It'll be interesting to see who they put in net tomorrow because we have a couple of new faces on the Utah goaltending ranks.
That puck skied up into the air. Now we have a brand new game once again, 2-2.
Yeah, back to square zero. Tell you, man, there's like no falling asleep in this game.
Issa had the puck there for Colorado. It's taken away by Urtis. Urtis peels back, just trying to shake the defenders or the forwards off there. Music over to Langenbrunner, bouncing puck, pops up into the air.
Offsides.
And yes, the play will be blown
kind of like
dead.
With the puck getting juggled around in the air, all the skiers just kind of outskated the puck and got there first. But yeah, it'll be interesting because, well, actually, Marcelo D'Antignano, he was here last year, but he didn't see a lot of ice time. And then we've got Jackson Lady, who's a new goalie for the Utes that we haven't seen yet. I don't know if he's had any time yet on the ice.
Chichi skates it in. He has some momentum.
Nice stick by Grilic.
Yeah, and the play's broken up. Langenbrunner skates it across center ice.
He's got Ethan Light.
Light. Far side corner sends it to the point. Bisson sends it right back in to the near side corner. Colorado takes the puck away. Bunting tries to get it out.
Oh, kept it in.
Goes back and forth a couple of times. A little bit of sloppy back and forth play here. Nobody really wants to break it out or have a scoring chance.
And nobody wants to make a mistake and screw up.
Utah putting some pressure on.
Still in the Colorado zone.
Grilic over to Jackson. Oh, it's taken away. Colorado a chance here. A couple of Colorado players calling for the puck there. You hear the sticks being tapped against the ice.
Nice pass by Donovan.
Kraft skates it in. Kraft a shot. It is deflected. And server will cover it up and stop the clock with 1 minute, 3 seconds to be played in the second
server
period.
knew that Kraft was in position to follow up on his own rebound, so he wisely covers up the puck. Oliver Kraft, one of the new faces on the team this year, looks like he's from Mesa, Arizona. He's got some speed and some stick handling skills.
Face-off won by Utah. Landon Kusick sends it right into the shin pad of a Buffalo, but Utah was able to regain possession until Colorado then took it away. Looks like it's Slater now. Tries to send a pass. It's bouncing. Landon Kusick in front of the net. Can't quite get a shot.
Collision right in front of the goal.
Slater to the point. Carter a shot. Hits a shin pad. Delaney tries to pass it, but he left the puck behind him. Landon Kusick trying to skate the puck away. Sends to the point. Passes off the mark. Carter backhands it right back in.
Wow, weird bounce off the glass. Oh, it wasn't off the glass. It was off the netting. I was thinking that was a weird bounce. 18 seconds left. Woo! Teams are going fast and furious now.
Looks like it was actually offsides was the call.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, not much time remaining here in the second period.
Just enough time for a charge to the goal.
Light skates it across the line. Far side corner, he's pinned up. Clock still winding down. Colorado trying to get one last shot. Oh, Wood
tries to go
almost.
for fast break.
Wood almost had the breakaway there, but
just out of his
horn
reach.
is going to sound, and we've played 40 minutes here in the Beehive State, and we are locked up at 2 in the Rocky Mountain rivalry between the Buffaloes and the Utes. Utah looking much better in the second period.
Yeah, much better. And rivalry it is. You know, Utah, even though they had outshot Colorado in the first period, like I said, they looked a little half step off and they came out roaring in the second period. And honestly, it's kind of funny when you look at the score. It's 2-2, but those 2 goals are basically a couple of mistakes, whereas Utah's just been putting the pressure on. They're still out shooting Colorado 3-1. So, you know, you would like to see the odds, you know, because when you take that many shots, they got to start going in. So let's hope that, you know, they can keep that up.
Absolutely.
In the third period.
Absolutely. So as the players take
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the hope
Welcome to game day fun.
anything could last. So let's go and take the words that we know.
Welcome to the party!
Of thoughtful dreams. But if you listen, you can still hear
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports.
our names, calling out our names.
Welcome to world-class research.
We'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab your weapons.
Welcome to the arts.
Have no trip. We are tough as nails. Come on, this is our land.
Welcome to real world experiences.
We can go to that bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Love and what it does to those they hold near. So let's run till the water.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
Thanks for calling the Salt Lake Visitor Center. If you have any questions, please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Hello! I tell you what, I'm just going to put you on speaker. All right, a little about me. I'm a bit of a phenomenal skier, so I want to take my family on a vacay, which is short for vacation. Hope you don't mind the abbreviations. I'm just short of time today, so I need to sort of hurry things along. Just a few simple questions for you. They call Salt Lake Ski City, but you do ski in the mountains, right? I'm just picturing myself skiing down the sidewalk there next to the shops. Knowing my luck, I'll do one of my big flips and end up in the traffic. So I don't want that to be the case. Look, I've got to go. You're really keeping me here. Although I will say, I'm going to see your Utah Jazz play a basketball game. And I've heard there's a couple of Australians in the team. So here's my question. Are they causing you any trouble? I just had a thought. The average snowfall near Salt Lake is 500 inches. If I was to utilise all of that to build a giant snow person, would that be majestic or a bit scary? Oh, hey, listen, just quietly. I'm a big family guy. You know that. I've told you that. But after a few days with them, I'm going to need a drink. That's legal, right? I hear Utah has the youngest population of any state. So if I was to head down to one of your hot rockin' clubs or a social event, would there be a youth person in there that might be able to explain Snapchat to me? My kids just won't do it. Now, I've heard there's a bit of a Sharks versus Jets rivalry between the skiers and the snowboarders. And if I made that movie, would you watch it? Oh, when was your last Yeti sighting? Are you getting all this, by the way? I'm assuming you can rewind. The Utah state bird is a California gull. I mean, even you've got to admit that is confusing. I guess that's more of a statement than a question, but still I thought I'd bring it up. Now, your Ski City Super Pass, I take it that's part of the Marvel Universe. If I get that, will people call me the Winter Soldier Man? I really wish you could see this. All right, well, this will be costing me, so I better go. Thanks for everything. Bye.
Beth from the Salt Lake Visitor Center calling you back to answer your questions. First off, yes, you can absolutely drink here. We'd prefer if you ski in the mountains, and I'm happy to call you Winter Soldier.
My name is Marguerite Van Komen, and I'm a snowbird ski patrolman. My dog's name is Frank. What a good boy, huh? What a good boy you are. I start every morning waking up and having breakfast with the dog, and then we finish every day having dinner together, but everything in the middle changes. We train them using their own instincts, so instead of hunt for dinner, they're hunting for humans. A lot of thought goes into choosing these dogs. Number one, they've got to be able to handle the cold. Number two, they got to be pretty hardy. And three, we're looking for very high drive dogs. The dog that is gonna chew your sofa up at home, we want that dog. The people, the mountain at Snowbird, it's just special. And everything you want to do is here in Salt Lake. Get off the plane, grab your gear from the luggage cart, and within 30 to 45 minutes, you're up here and skiing on snow. You know, Salt Lake is super unique. We have 4 full seasons. So you can come up, ski all morning till the snow gets a little too smushy, and then you go and hit 18 at the golf course at the bottom of the mouth, and then you can go out for a wonderful dinner and see theater. It's amazing how much you can fit into your day. And not only do we have everything that you want to do, but we have great people to do it with. Everyone wants to be outdoors, happy, and go and play. Every day is different, and I love that. I love showing up to work and going, what is on the plate today? Snowbird is my family, and Salt Lake is my home. And Frank is a great part of that. My name is Marguerite Van Komen. I'm a Snowbird ski patrolman, and I am Salt Lake.
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the home
Welcome to Game Day Fun.
anything could last. So let's go and take the words that we know.
Welcome to the party!
Of thoughtful dreams. But if you listen, you can still hear
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports.
our names, calling out our names.
Welcome to world-class research.
We'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab your
Welcome to the arts.
have no trap. We are tough as nails. Come on, this is our land.
Welcome to real-world experiences.
We can go to that bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Love and what it does to those they hold near. So let's run till the water.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
Though we might faint and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab and walk and see. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come and gone.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
So get up and grab and walk and see.
Thanks for calling the Salt Lake Visitor Center. If you have any questions, please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Hello! I tell you what, I'm just going to put you on speaker. All right, a little about me. I'm a bit of a phenomenal skier, so I want to take my family on a vacay, which is short for vacation. Hope you don't mind the abbreviations. I'm just short of time today, so I need to sort of hurry things along. Just a few simple questions for you. They call Salt Lake Ski City, but you do ski in the mountains, right? I'm just picturing myself skiing down the sidewalk there next to the shops. Knowing my luck, I'll do one of my big flips and end up in the traffic. So I don't want that to be the case. Look, I've got to go. You're really keeping me here. Although I will say, I'm going to see your Utah Jazz play a basketball game. And I've heard there's a couple of Australians in the team. So here's my question. Are they causing you any trouble? I just had a thought. The average snowfall near Salt Lake is 500 inches. If I was to utilise all of that to build a giant snow person, would that be majestic or a bit scary? Oh, hey, listen, just quietly. I'm a big family guy. You know that, I've told you that. But after a few days with them, I'm going to need a drink. That's legal, right? I hear Utah has the youngest population of any state. So if I was to head down to one of your hot rockin' clubs or a social event, would there be a youth person in there that might be able to explain Snapchat to me? My kids just won't do it. Now, I've heard there's a bit of a Sharks versus Jets rivalry between the skiers and the snowboarders. And if I made that movie, would you watch it? Ooh, when was your last Yeti sighting? Are you getting all this, by the way? I'm assuming you can rewind. The Utah state bird is a California gull. I mean, even you've got to admit that is confusing. I guess that's more of a statement than a question, but still I thought I'd bring it up. Now, your Ski City Super Pass, I take it that's part of the Marvel Universe. If I get that, will people call me the Winter Soldier Man? I really wish you could see this. All right, well, this will be costing me, so I better go. Thanks for everything. Bye.
Hi, this is Beth from the Salt Lake Visitor Center calling you back to answer your questions. First off, yes, you can absolutely drink here. We'd prefer if you ski in the mountains, and I'm happy to call you Winter Soldier.
My name is Marguerite Van Komen, and I'm a snowbird ski patrolman. My dog's name is Frank. What a good boy, huh? What a good boy you are. I start every morning waking up and having breakfast with the dog, and then we finish every day having dinner together, but everything in the middle changes. We train them using their own instincts, so instead of hunt for dinner, they're hunting for humans. A lot of thought goes into choosing these dogs. Number one, they've got to be able to handle the cold. Number two, they got to be pretty hardy. And three, we're looking for very high drive dogs. The dog that is going to chew your sofa up at home, we want that dog. The people, the mountain at Snowbird, it's just special. And everything you want to do is here in Salt Lake. Get off the plane, grab your gear from the luggage cart.
Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is Patrick McGann alongside Anita Tsuchiya, and we're getting ready for period number 3 between the Utes and the Buffaloes. It's the Rocky Mountain rivalry on ice.
I'm waiting
this
for us
Friday
to
evening.
break something open, man. I feel like we're just on the verge of like cutting loose. I just want that to happen.
Yeah, it's been razor thin margin of error so far.
Trading punches here,
Right.
you know, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, so Utah out shooting Colorado by a number of 32-10.
That's like ridiculous that the score is only 2.
Right. Server playing an excellent game
man,
in that.
he's
Matt
just been
Server,
amazing.
St. Louis, Missouri native, has kept his team in this game. And Grilich for Utah, he is having himself a pretty good game as well.
He had
And
the one mistake.
this is a big one here for both teams. Colorado, you don't want to drop this one because then you fall to 1-4-0, and that's just a really hard hole to climb out of.
Well, and then in the WCHL rankings as well, when you lose to a team that has a poorer record than you, you actually fall further. So it's really important that we don't lose games to the teams who are ranked below us.
And so Utah with the win would be 5-4-0, with the loss would be 4-5-0. So this will break their 500 record. But we have a clean sheet of ice.
And let's do it at home. Why not? What better time than to do it at home?
Clean sheet of ice here for the third period, and we're underway between Colorado and Utah.
And pace picks up right where it left off at the end of the second period.
Pasenik with some space. Sends a pass over to Trunco. Dix for Utah. Gets it out. Colorado backhands it right back in. Music, long pass over to Mickle. Mickle skates it in. It's knocked away from the stick of Wood. Goal scorer tonight for Colorado. Carter plays it off the wall, and Utah will get their first line change of the third period. It'll be Nieslenik dumping it in, chasing after it. Delaney there for Utah. Will skate it out. Pass to Langenbrunner. He sends it over to Light. It's off the mark. Light over to Erdis. Erdis skates in. Erdis with the face. Erdis passes over to Langenbrunner. He scores! Landon Langenbrunner breaks the tie.
Picture perfect pass. Light looked up, saw Erdis breaking. Erdis looked across back the other way, saw Landon just standing there waiting for that pass. Easy peasy. Utah goes up.
Yeah, what a nice setup there from the Utes. Erdis and Langenbrunner, they hustle to outskate the Colorado D, and once again, Utah takes the lead.
That's the way to open a period.
One minute, 26 seconds into the third period. Utah will reclaim the lead. And now it'll be Colorado off the faceoff. Kite across the zone over to Bunting, who dumps it in. Grilich out to play it. No Utes in the area, so it'll be a 50-50 puck that's won by Utah, and eventually it bounces its way out.
Line official kind of in the middle of everything.
Now it'll be Delaney. Delaney across the red line, skates it in, gets it in deep. Now it'll be Machichi. Pucks sent out by Utah, but Colorado maintains possession. Ferguson over to Bunting. It's a turnover, and Kraft is offside.
Oh, too bad. He saw his eyes, probably got his biggest sauce as he saw himself one-on-one with the goalie. Puck just sitting in his lap. I'm liking this beginning of this third period. Utah's looking very lively.
They are indeed. I mean, a lot of good chances, high energy, high tempo.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent way of summarizing it.
Pucks bouncing around. Eventually, Utah takes control. It'll be Slater And that's a poor pass. It's turned
That's
over.
a little bit of a
Farrow
mistake there.
trying to backhand it for a one-timer, but it's breaking up by Utah. They skate it the other way. Slater drops it off for Mickle. Mickle, a wrister, blocker save. It pops up into
and
the
he
air.
follows up his rebound. He almost had a second chance at that one.
And it's kicked out by Colorado. Slater, poor pass. Gosnell, will dump it in. Puck's behind the Utah net now. Colorado with it. Oh, one-time pass intended for Nislenik. It's off the mark. There's a shot, though. Good blocker save by Grilic. And now it's Landon Kuzik on a breakaway. Landon Kuzik with some space. Shoots, he scores! Landon Kuzik doubles the lead for the Utes. It's 4-2.
Landon Kuzik in his favorite situation. Open ice, him and the goalie, and he buries it home.
That's not the guy you want to give a breakaway to if you're Colorado.
Nope.
And he makes him pay. And Utah is breaking this contest open. And it's a 4-2 lead for the home side. The fans certainly happy about that.
Yeah, this place, this house is rocking tonight.
So Colorado now chasing 2 goals late here in the third period. There's a big hit in front of the Utah
bench. Big hit in front of the Utah goal.
It's Wood for a one-time pass. Tries to send it there for a one-time pass, but it's off the mark. Now Utah comes back the other way.
Urtis to Light.
Light peels back. Tries to send it for
He
Urtis.
was going for Urtis on the far corner.
And now it's McConaughey. Got 2 Utes behind him. Has to shoot. Utah does a good job shutting it down.
Intercepting him and cutting him off.
Wood, far near side corner, excuse me. Skates with it. Puck's bouncing around. And it's sent out by Utah. Delaney for Utah behind his own net. Passes it over to Light. He can't handle the puck. It's Kate now. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson to Bunting. Just gets its stick on it to avoid the icing and gets the puck in deep. Blevins. Over to Bunting. Bunting to Kate. A shot. It was needed to be tipped from Issa for it to get anywhere near the net. He's unable to do so. So now it's Schwab. Schwab will skate it in.
Osterberger.
Schwab is pushed off the puck by Ferguson from Colorado. And now it'll be the Buffaloes breaking it out. Kite sends it up into the air, bounces into the far side corner. Bisson, first man there for Utah, intends the pass to go to Jackson, but Issa takes it away. On the doorstep, it's Blevins, a shot. Puck bounces, never gets right back in front of the net. It wanted to, though. Good job by Jackson to ensure a rebound could not be converted there for the Buffaloes. Osterberger skates it in. Osterberger passes the puck to no man's land.
No-look pass. It didn't work.
Letakusik picks off a pass, skates it in, tries to dance around for Ferguson. He can't do so. He's going to try and win the puck back. He does.
Keeps it in.
And he just backhands it in deep. He's got Gosnell on his back. Gosnell wins the puck, backhands it to Ferguson behind the net. And now it'll be Bunting for Colorado across the red line.
Nice tap by Music.
Nislenik over to the stick of Bandoni. There's a big hit center ice. Whistle's going to blow, and it will be a penalty against the home team. Utah will head back to the penalty box. It's a tripping call. Captain Dylan Dix will sit for 2 minutes.
He doesn't look like he agrees, but he doesn't get a vote.
So Colorado, this is a big chance for them to potentially get one of these goals back that they
Chip
just gave
away
up.
at that lead.
Many face-off violations tonight.
Yeah, a lot of them. You know, I've still yet to see actually an infraction that gets called from, you know, encroaching too much.
Nislenick at the point.
It certainly does keep the game moving along instead of like having to like send people out and they, you know, start over. Oh, ow, that's going to leave a mark.
That hits the referee. Utah knocks that puck free. That's Gephardt specifically. He'll chase that puck down, but Colorado will just break it out. It's Wood who drops it off. He gets the puck right back on his stick. He'll skate it in. Near side, peeling in, has a wrister, had some time and space there. He was able to split the Utah D pretty easily.
Delaney was a little late getting to his man.
McConaughey is pinned up by Delaney. McConaughey once again. Point pass. Nislenick just barely holds on as Donovan was almost off to the races.
He was thinking that, off to the races. Got a minute left in the penalty against Dix.
Wood sends the pass down to Nislenick. Now it will be Trunco. He dumps it in. Puck sent to the point.
Ooh, they got to watch out for this wraparound.
37 to go on the power play here for the Buffaloes as they get themselves established. Trunco, point pass to Borgie, back over to Trunco. Trunco to the goal line. Borgie a shot, was never tipped, so it goes wide, but now it'll be Ferguson on the opposite point, skating it in. Pass sent to the slot, and it's knocked away by Gephardt, but kept in. Issa, a shot, it's blocked by Bisson.
Boy, Bisson's been sacrificing his body a couple times on defense.
Issa, a shot from Borgie, good save. The rebound's still loose, and they score! They're crashing the net, and it looks like it's Borgie, the captain for the Buffaloes,
with
eventually breaking through and getting the third goal of the contest for the Buffaloes.
With 2 seconds left on the penalty.
So that will go down as a power play goal. And yes, there's 2 seconds left in the penalty, but interestingly enough, the player left the box. That could also be flagged as a penalty. That could be flagged as a penalty.
No. And the official is sure enough talking to the scorekeeper, so that's not a good sign.
The player should be, so it looks like Dix should have to go back to the penalty box. There's 2 seconds remaining on the penalty.
Looks like they're not, maybe the clock was just stuck or something. Okay, well, that was interesting.
I mean, that is certainly, I would have, if I was Colorado, I'd be talking to the referees immediately on that.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't see it.
Carter at the point. He rips a shot, and it's a good save by Server.
That was a nice shot by Carter.
Utah trying to respond immediately here, but Colorado hanging around.
Yeah, Utah's going to have to stay on their toes because now with just a 1-goal lead and Colorado really pouring it on, they can't be caught sleeping here.
The puck is slingshotted to the near side corner out of the face-off there. As it sloppily goes back and forth. Nobody can quite dictate. Colorado eventually does. They'll skate it out. It's Dickinson for the Buffaloes. Eventually Utah takes it away. Long pass over to Light.
Cute
Light
pass.
has some space. Light skates it in. Peels back. Wrister.
Nice
great save
wrist shot
by Server.
Sorry, did I say cute? That just popped out. I don't know why. I don't think you ever see anything in hockey as cute.
Dickinson dumps it in for Colorado, and Music will retrieve for Utah.
Trying to set up that same play, but got picked off.
Kinney over to Wood. Wood over to Issa, and he's hit hard by
nice
Dix.
Play by Dix.
Oh my goodness, another big hit by Dix.
Bodies are flying. Dix stays on his feet, though.
Landon Kusick over to Dix. Dix across the blue line, skates it in. Puck's knocked up into the air as it was tipped. Colorado takes the puck right back. But they can't get it out. Sunigal whacks it back in.
Good job keeping it in. Yeah, Utah's really pouring it on right now.
Sunigal, Carter. Excuse me, Slater. Nice play by Dix. He kicks it.
He keeps it in.
Lanakusik, nice move. Lanakusik still stick handling a wrister. A good save by server.
I don't know how
and his own
server saw
teammate,
that. There was so much,
takes it away.
So much traffic in front of server. I don't know how he saw that puck.
And that will go as icing against Colorado as they just try and clear the zone. They have some very tired players out there that would like a change, but they will not get one.
And you're right, server owes Nislanik a beer on that one because that puck was just sitting there tantalizing in the blue part of the crease, and he knocked it away.
Gibney taking the draw against George Issa, Texas native. And now it'll be the Buffaloes. Whistle blows again. This is a penalty. It's a slash.
Wow, that happened really quickly. Was that on Colorado?
That will be against the Buffaloes. Looks like it will be Issa skating to the box. And Utah will go to the power play and try and get another goal on the power play and also get a goal back to reclaim the 2-goal lead. So the face-off is won by the Buffaloes. They're going to get it out immediately. So Dylan Dix will...
Another great opportunity for Utah.
Start the breakout.
This power play.
Erdis drops it off for Light. Light to the opposite side. Stumped in by Langenbrunner. Farrow rings it around the boards and
Dix
out it
isn't
goes.
able to keep it in.
Dix once again to start things off from his own side. Leaves it for Langenbrunner. Then Langenbrunner back to Dix. Dix to Lanakusik. He skates it in. Lanakusik pass to Light. Lines up and it's taken away.
He misses the shot.
2-on-1 if Colorado's able to hurry. Light's getting on his horse to get back. Farrow skates it in. Wrister, good save.
Good job by Delaney.
Grilich plays it immediately, drops it from his glove and passes it over to Delaney. Delaney skates it in. Utah's getting a change. Sends it in deep. Mickle was there for Utah. Puck bounced off his stick towards Ferguson, and now there's a scrum. Lanakusik wins the scrum, near side corner. Point pass to Delaney. Slap shot from Slater. It's off the mark. Ferguson pinned up by Mickle. Jackson comes in to help. Jackson to the point to Lanakusik. A slap shot is high and wide.
Too high.
Slater, head fakes. Skating with it. Kinney trying to win that puck. It's bouncing around, and there will be another penalty. Referee with his arm up, and it will be another slash.
Yep, unfortunately, it's going to be on Slater. Is that looks like?
That is Jacob Slater. He is a cheesehead from Wisconsin, and he will find himself in the penalty box for 2 minutes. 4-on-4 for 18 seconds. And then,
is he related to Bo by any chance?
Not sure, but it'll be Colorado having a face-off in the Utah zone, and this is a lucky break. Or I shouldn't say a lucky break. I should more or less say this is Utah taking a bad penalty and giving Colorado a chance to tie this game up.
Right, in 18 seconds, they're going to have to go on the penalty kill.
So Erdis and Pasinic will take the draw here. Pasinic wins it, but hustling there was Light. He's able to get the puck out of the zone at least until Colorado sends it right back in. 10 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Dix stretch pass to Light. Light with some space. Makes a nice move. Light still skating. And
he's got two defenders hanging all over him.
Adam Strunko broke that one up. Issa out of the box. Colorado on the power play for the next 1 minute 40 seconds. Kitse at the point. Wrists one. That was
nice
intended to be tipped by Issa. But
Good
the
job
tip
by Grilich.
sends it out of play, yeah. Pasinic once again taking the draw. This time for Utah, it's Jules Donovan in the face-off circle. And Utah able to get it all the way out. It's slingshots all the way down.
Wow.
And server out to play for Kite. Kite over to Trunco.
Oops.
Turnover. Here comes Gephardt with some space. Gephardt shoots. Oh, good save by
Nice
server.
save by server.
One-timer for Donovan, and another good save by server.
Donovan didn't really have a lot of room to maneuver. He was kind of right on top of server. And server's a very big guy. He takes up a lot of space.
Gephardt's going to want that one back for sure.
I think so.
Utah dumps it all the way down yet again. 54 remaining on their penalty kill. It'll be Colorado. Nieslenik. Over to Wood. Wood to McConaughey. Back over to Wood. Puck slides over to the stick of McConaughey. Now it goes back and forth. Langenbrunner trying to win the puck. A lot of bouncing pucks there in the neutral zone. Utah eventually able to dump it in. 20 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Colorado as Slater prepares to get out of the box.
Clock is ticking down.
It is Nieslenik skating it down. 5 seconds remaining on the power play for the Buffs. He skates it in, and now Utah's back to full strength. Slater out of the box, and we'll have a whistle as it's tipped out of play.
Just when the teams come back to even strength. So this is really important right now. We got just under 6 minutes to play. Utah with a 1-goal lead, and Colorado's really putting the pressure on. I think Utah could easily score another goal, but they got to really stay on their toes and not make any mistakes.
And now it'll
Here
be
comes Kraft.
Utah, Kraft.
And Osterberger, the two new guys.
Puck's in the far side corner. Colorado trying to get it out. Bounces around. Nobody can quite get possession, and it does find its way outside of the zone. Now Colorado has it. Hartman over to the stick of Kinney. Back over to Hartman. Hartman over to Bandoni. There's a big hit on Bandoni. It's dumped in. Kraft. He's knocked down hard, and there will be a delayed penalty.
We got some big hitting now. Yep, we got a delayed penalty on somebody. No, neither goalie is moving, so I don't think they quite know who it is. And we got a little bit of post whistle.
My guess is that
we have a lot of post whistle now.
The original penalty will probably be a boarding call against Colorado, but there might be more than that given out given the circumstances.
Right, Osterberger got tangled up. Dix was tangled up. Let's see who's going where. So it looks like it's Bandoni for Colorado.
As well as 88.
Oh,
Garrett Machote.
Two of them.
McChichy.
And sure enough, Osterberger's going to go sit. He did come in late. So that's Calvin Osterberger from Boise, Idaho.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate situation for Utah. You were going to have a power play.
Yep. So let's see what we've got here. Because we still have the two Colorado players, right, in the box, and only one for Utah.
Referees communicating the penalty to the
respective captains.
Yep, to the captains and also to the score booth official. And we'll see who comes out with the power play. There's two men in the box for Colorado.
We'll see who comes out with more players on the ice.
It may be a power play for the Utes, but I'm not sure what the call will be.
And they're not letting us know, so we'll just have to see.
That's why, being a basketball broadcaster is really nice because the referees just walk right over and tell you. I mean,
Yeah, because you're right down there by the scores table.
Right, yeah. So, I mean...
Same thing when you're the announcer, you're typically right there at the scores table, so it's kind of nice. You can pretty much see or hear whatever is going on.
But yeah, unfortunately, when no signals are given in that situation, we are left to guess.
Well, I just have to listen for Justin to tell us.
I think there was a boarding penalty in there somewhere against Colorado. That was the original penalty.
I think that's the first one. You're right. That's the thing that started it.
And I'm not sure what the extracurriculars resulted in, but we'll see. Let's see. We do have.
It's interesting. We have 1 2-minute for Osterberger. It looks like.
And there's 5 Buffaloes on the ice and 5 Utes, so we will be skating 5-on-5.
5-on-5, offsetting.
Wow, that does not compute for me. If there's a boarding,
I was just going to tell you that I'm a little confused. This is one of those math things that don't seem to make sense to me. You have 2 Colorado players in the box, and we're skating 5-on-5.
Well, obviously, you have the fighting or whatever. The 5. There's probably 2 5-minute penalties in there. 1 5-minute penalty for a Colorado skater, 1 5-minute penalty for the Utah skater, and then there should be a boarding call in there. So then it should be 5-on-4 Utah. But I don't understand. It just doesn't compute, I guess. But regardless, it's now Lanakusik. He skates in. Wrister blocker saved by server. Lanakusik.
So they're calling all 3 of the penalties 2-minute minors, and so it's like as you said, I don't understand how we're still skating 5-on-5.
If that's truly the case, it should be a 4-on-3. So that does not compute. But regardless,
but what do we know? We're just sitting up here flapping our gums. So
yeah, I'm not sure. Lanakusik here. Wow, nice through the legs pass to Slater.
Cute little pass.
Slater backs off and just dumps it in after Utah was making a change. It's now the Buffaloes once again. Gosnell.
It's also a little confusing for us because they haven't actually put the time on the scoreboard, so we can't tell you how much time is left in the penalties.
Urtis over to Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner to Light. Light or Wrister. It's high. Music. Langenbrunner. And the puck will slide out, forcing Utah to reset. Urtis to Light. Light skates it in. And a nice sweeping play there by the stick of Gosnell to break that one up.
Yeah.
Colorado able to get it out. Gosnell skates it in. And they are offside.
So I'm guessing there's probably like a minute, 15 seconds left in the mutual penalties, just kind of by eyeballing the game clock.
Yeah, quite interesting situation. Didn't really affect the game at all.
Well, and what I'm kind of curious about is then how do the people in the penalty box know when their penalty's up if it's not on the game clock?
Right. And they can't come out until there's a whistle. So, or else you'd have more than 5 skaters for each side. As Gibney down low to Kraft. Kraft's trying to skate it in. It's knocked away. Gibney again over to Gephardt. He shoots. Great save by server.
Boy, Gephardt has just been Mr. Unlucky. He's had a couple of great chances, but server has just been blocking him.
So Colorado able to dump it out. Time is not their friend in this contest. It'll be Delaney. Skates it in. Delaney with his
space. In the middle.
Never
Still
gets the
looking
shot
for his
off.
chance.
Gibney peels back. Skates it forward. Trying to find a passing lane. Gives it to Kraft, who found himself in trouble almost immediately. Music, a slap shot. It's tipped by the stick of Hartman. Another shot pad save by server. The rebound's loose.
No.
Oh my goodness, the whistles are just... That puck was never covered up and there was a whistle.
Never covered. And by my estimation, these penalties should have been expired, but nobody left the box because, right, they don't know when to leave. Boy, this is kind of strange. It's very surreal. Is it Halloween?
Yeah, I guess so. The players now leave the box, but Colorado will use their timeout as we are now under 2.5 minutes to be played in the third period, 2:06 to be specific.
And to your point, the puck never disappeared, so that was, again, another early whistle.
Yeah, that was a very early whistle. That was, and
it was when Utah was really having a chance to swarm and crash the net, so, you know, kind of stopped that one dead in its tracks.
So Colorado, doesn't look like they do have the whiteboard out there, so they are drawing something up. Utah, more or less, just weather the storm here, or you know,
Are you guys?
At least you know, get another goal, or you know, you never know. Colorado could pull their goaltender. I mean, Utah could get that empty netter, but regardless, we have a pretty entertaining last 2 minutes of hockey as Colorado's going to give it all they've got.
Yeah, crucial 2 minutes now for Utah. They've really got to stay on their toes. Be great if we could get an insurance goal in these last 2 minutes. That would make my evening a lot more nervous, a lot less nervous. Sorry.
Puck's bouncing around. Less than 2 minutes left in regulation time. Lana Kusick has a shot, never gets to the net. Pasenik. He has it. Skates with it.
Ooh,
over to McConaughey.
He's dangerous.
Skates it in, and Utah's able to suffocate that in its tracks, and the clock stops with 1:41 remaining. There will be a face-off in the Utah zone, and Colorado has pulled their goaltender. Six skaters for the Buffaloes.
Yep, this is the time you do it. Minute 41 left, trailing by a goal.
That was probably their plan. Get it down to the Utah zone, get a whistle so we can get the goalie off and get the extra attacker.
Yep.
So it's going to be an onslaught here from the Buffaloes. Utah's got to win this draw. It's Urtis against Pasenik. Urtis does win it. Utah maintains possession. Really good effort there from the Buffaloes to win the puck back over, though. It's Wood to the near side corner. Pasenik.
And unlike a penalty kill, Utah can't just huck it down to the other end of the ice. They're going to have to, you know, get it out of the zone and control
There's a shot. The rebound's loose, and Grlich able to make a save on another early whistle. Utah does clear it out, and Dix, upon a successful clearance, it goes in.
Oh, those early whistles, man.
1 minute, 23 seconds remaining in the third period. Both teams leave their lines out there. No changes after that whistle. Face-off won again by Utah. Langenbrunner tries to get it out. It pops up. It's Ferguson pinned along the boards there for Colorado. They're doing everything they can to keep that puck in the Utah zone.
Boy, they really are.
Oh, and an errant pass goes the full length of the ice, and this will burn quite a bit of time here. McConaughey, first man there.
Colorado has to be very careful. Oh, that was too bad. Colorado has to be very careful because, of course, they've got an empty net. Boy, that was too bad. Langenbrunner, I think he had a little more time to set up a little bit gentler pass, but nonetheless, they're not going to bring Server back into the goal. I'm surprised.
That is shocking.
Wow, boy, they're really going for broke. They basically have decided to put all their eggs in one basket.
Well, no one's kind of lining up for a face-off. Here we go. Yeah, that is extreme. I've never seen that in 20 years of watching hockey. I've never seen them not bring the goalie back out when the face-off is this close.
This close. Yep. I tell you, Colorado's going for broke.
Yeah, and Utah wins the draw, but
well, it pays off.
Yeah. Here come the Buffaloes. Nice pass by Issa to nobody, though. Nobody's there. A long shot. They score! Mikkel able to put it in the empty net. And that will just about end things here for the Utes. They're going to win their home opener. It's 5-3 Utah.
Great heads-up play. Great heads-up play. He looked, he took his time, he set up, and off it went. Actually, I might be wrong. Did I say that was Benji? I think I might be wrong. I think you were right.
Benji Mickle gets credit for the goal there.
Oh, it was? Okay. All right.
And Utah now with a 5-3 lead. And it
51 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, there's the insurance.
And so Server is back in his post because the man advantage is not really worth it at this point.
Gosnell there for the Buffaloes. Landon Kusick skates it in, get over to Slater. Slater now has it. Delaney, wrist shot, good save, Server, rebound. One-timer intended for Mickle, it never goes through. It's Slater, peels back. Landon Kusick. 15 seconds remaining, so Utah will improve to 5-4-0, and that will move them into 5-4-0 in conference, excuse me. That'll make it 6-5-1 on the season. Colorado will fall to 1-4-0 in conference and 4-5-0.
But before that, we have an icing call with 3 seconds left to play.
Yes. And so the first of 12 consecutive home games for the M1 Utes will go as a victory.
Great solid home opener by the Utah. They shook that rust off and came back and really started pouring on the second period, which I think set them up for this third period. And there you have it. Home opener victory.
Yeah, Colorado talking a little bit, but they can't really change the fact that they lost this contest by a score of 5-3. Utah grabbing another win and some more points in the WCHL conference standings. But these two teams will go at it again tomorrow night at 7:30 for Game 2 of the series. It should be. Colorado's going to want some payback and some revenge. And Utah going to want to have their first sweep on home ice of the season. So it'll be a well-contested match between Colorado and the Utes. But the players will now salute the fans here in the stands and you watching at home. We also thank you for watching the broadcast tonight from Salt Lake City, Utah. It was Utah and Colorado. The final score 5-3 here from Salt Lake City. That's all the time we have left in the broadcast. We'll see you next time. Tomorrow we have M2 hockey at 4:30. They'll be playing Utah State University, and then at 7:30, as I previously mentioned, it'll be the Utes against the Buffaloes for game number 2. Utah 5, Colorado 3 from Salt Lake City. It's Patrick McGann and Anita Tsuchiya signing off from the Beehive State. Utah victorious 5-3. We'll see you tomorrow.
Fans off the ice, off the ice.